couple of weeks ago, I mentioned the Luminaid Firefly and how the inflation plug on it wasn't working. I'd bought one, and I have the larger Firefly here. So it would still work as far as lighting up, but it wouldn't hold air. And there's certain ways I'm going to try to work around it. I said that I would do a review. I love the product. I mentioned that I have many of them. So I want to demonstrate to you um, the Luminaid Firefly, the larger version. Now, if you buy the smaller version, you can't do what I want to show you. There's several versions of this. The original one was just basically a light up one with a solar panel, like I'll show you right here. So you want the one like this. It's got the place where you can charge it, and then you can charge your phone. It's got a button you press that shows you how much power you have. And this button right here does the brightest, medium, lighter, lowest, and then it has the Firefly, which is what I really like. It's a low emittance, almost like a candle. And again, you can charge it through the solar panel, or you can charge it through here. I found that looking at my power, I'm almost down there because I've been using it. With this particular one, I can get about half battery overnight. So if I leave it running like this on Firefly, about 18 to 24 hours conservatively. But I reached out to Luminaid and they told me that this plug was not holding well on the bottom. And this plug was not holding. So what I could do is I can mess with it. But for the long part of anybody that has any kind of inflatable thing, you can buy these. And when you buy them, you pay like I'm getting run out of battery here. Okay. When you buy them, you can I had one that this broke out of as well. You can buy these things. I forget what they're called, but they're any inflatable thing has them. Usually in sets of 8 or 10 for like $10. So they're about $1 a piece, and you put it in, and there's a glue that you would apply, and you would hold it until it would dry, and it would create that bond, and you could fix it yourself. But they didn't mention that to me. They're very kind to me. Luminaid is a very amazing company. I didn't ask for anything. I asked for advice for my readers, and they set me up with something really cool, and it's these USB string lights. So what you do with them is you plug them in right here. You buy them, you see there's a set. There's two sets. There's one's a colored one, and one is a clear one. You see there's a button here, and you press it, you see, well, it's not working. And you might want to think, oh, I pressed this. No, if you read it, right here it clearly says for power, press that button. So that's this button over here where you check your percentage of your battery on. So I'm going to turn that on. You can see the lights turn on. So you have the regular light. You have this amazing one like this. Flickering one. When it lightens up slowly and goes back down. Really beautiful flickering, like if you want to get that full Christmas effect. Or one like this. So I've hooked this. It shuts it off. I've hooked this up to my. I have an Anchor battery, and I looked at the wattage of it, and this pulls about on the highest setting about 5 watts, and then the lowest setting about 3. So I figured if I hooked it up to my Anchor battery, I could run this consistently for 80 hours. So it's 5 watts is not very bad. When I set it setting at 3, that is really good. So let's see how they look stretched out on the other light setting. So here we are again. I'm going to press this. You can see it's a nice set of lights. It's about 15 feet long, I figure. And we're going to, that's that setting. Here's the setting where the colors change. Nice LEDs. The consistent color of blue and green. There's the flickering. That's amazing. And then back again to the colors of the lights, and they dim and they blink. This one should go back to that. So that's the Luminaid light. Now I want to take a look again what wattage. Right now I have it hooked up to my Anchor battery, as I said, and I want to show you. I'm pulling 6 watts. Like I said, I'm getting 5. You see all the different settings. It goes to 5 to 6 to 5 to 6. It's about 5. That's pretty much saying. Yeah, but on this setting here, it's only using like 1 to 5. You can see the fluctuation from how many hours I've left, how many watts. This is 100% charge on this battery. And it fluctuates a lot, but it's showing you that it's going to have a variance of about 3 watts. Of course, if you have it on this setting, it pulls mainly 1 watt, you're looking at 86 hours to 90 hours straight. You could have this running without using any battery. And with the Anchor battery, it'll read 1 watt for a few seconds and it'll shut off. But I like this battery because it does show you the wattage that you are getting out of your device you hook up. And that's great if you're using solar. That's great if you're using any kind of light and you want to see a wattage meter. It has it built in. So there you go, the Luminaid USB light. I'm really thankful they sent this to me. They're a great product. Again, Luminaid is a wonderful product. It's great to have if you're camping, if you have kids. It's great to have if you are out in just the field. And it's great if you're middle-aged and you just want to have fun and you like being in your hammock in the middle of nowhere in the woods with your battery, with your Luminaid lantern, with your USB lights you can string along your hammock. If you're not stealth, that is, you'll feel like it's Christmas every day of the year. And Christmas is probably one of my favorite holidays, and Christmas lights. And I love this product during an emergency. So any of the Luminaid products, I highly recommend.